All right, guys, just going to talk about these blocks here for a minute, and just kind of the benefits of the wood top or the steel top. It's all preference, but the wood top is a little quieter, and it's pretty darn strong. This is 7 pieces of plywood glued together, so it's pretty darn solid. You shouldn't have any issues with it. As far as the strength goes, you will see some little dents in it over time. This one still looks pretty good. We've had this for a year. We've been using it almost every day for a year. Little dents and nicks in it, but it's not really that big of a deal. I burned it, put a clear coat on it just to make it look nicer. You could even stain this or do whatever you want to it if you wanted to do some custom stuff to it. With the steel top, it's going to be a little bit louder. Shouldn't have any issues with the durability. It's not going to scuff up quite as much, especially if you put the rubber on top. One little thing I could see with this design is this is basically a solid piece of quarter round wood trim, and it's glued on. So if you were to drop 300 pounds or something directly on this, I could see it busting off. We haven't had that issue. I don't know if anybody's dropped weight on it yet, though. I haven't. But I could see that becoming a potential issue with this thing busting off. With this steel, it'll be welded on and it won't go anywhere. So those are just kind of some of the benefits of the wood over the steel. The wood's gonna be quieter, not quite as durable. Aesthetically, I think it looks better, but that's all preference. So one other little thing I might change to your design is these handles here. Every time you go up, it's about 1/6 of an inch. So basically you get on them and you crank them like this. So I might put a wheel on there with an offset handle, just so you're not cranking big cranks. It'll just be smaller cranks, and we'll go up a little bit faster. So that's one thing that I might change to your design. Another thing is my welder is a flux wire welder, so it's good for welding thick steel like this. Aesthetically, it's not as good. It doesn't weld quite as nice. It's still strong. There's a lot of little splatter marks on it. So just as far as the expectations go, it's not going to be quite as pretty as like a professional welder with professional equipment that you would get from like Rogue or something. But it should still be strong. I also don't have, I can't powder coat it, so I'll just spray paint it. I'll prime it and spray paint it. It'll look okay, but it's not going to be like super pretty like the Rogue powder coated steel, but it'll be good. So I'll just kind of give you a close-up of this, and then I'll let you guys get back to me and decide if you want steel tops or wood tops. If you do wood tops, we can inlay your design, your logo or something into it too. I just put a sticker on this and then put clear coat over it, although some of the clear coat started to chip off on the sticker. It didn't bind to the sticker real well, but here it is. You can see some little dents, some little nicks in here, and people dropping the barbell on there. As far as the welding goes, you can see that it's not quite as pretty. There's some splatter marks here, some little dots, those little bumps, that's just like the splatter from the welds. This bottom part, these are the feet that come with the jack. Basically, you set them up kind of at a median height, and then you adjust it, and it adjusts 15 inches. So this one is set up here, and then you can basically leave that where it's at and adjust it 15 inches. The Rogue blocks adjust from 34 inches to 44 inches. So if you set this at 32 inches or something, or wherever it's at, you can then adjust it to 47 inches. So it does actually adjust without moving the actual legs. It does still adjust further than the Rogue blocks. And that's it. Just give me a message back and let me know if you guys want to go with the wood top or the steel top. The wood will probably take a little longer because it just requires a lot more cutting and work and moving of tools and things like that. So that's it.